Hi there, this is Aravind, and I'm gonna explain the homework assignment 3. I'm gonna run through all the questions, and I have prepared the query and I've saved it in my desktop here, and I will run through and explain my query. So starting off from the question one, so it says select the film ID and title for the stored films whose titles contain at least one combination of characters A and B separated by one symbol. So let me go ahead and open my PG admin, and I've opened the query tool. I'll go ahead and open my query one that's saved locally in my machine. So yeah, so here as the question mentions, so I have selected the film ID and title from the DVD rental database from the film table where title tilde star in quotes A dot B. Here, what it says that so tilde star is the case sensitive regular operation where A dot B. So it will find the letter A. Dot is nothing but it matches in a single character, and B is the word that it will find. So it's like A and any single character along with the letter B. So let me go ahead and run this query. Um, so here, as you can find here, it will match the given expression here, and it is giving us the output where let's take the row one. So it finds so A and B in between that is a character M. So it will give us the output chamber Italian. So it contains the chamber with one A and B with M. So let's take the index 10. So it has A and B and lamb. So M as a single character. The same goes to the row 11 where A and B are in between them. And let's take index 2. There's A and B and space in between. So it takes everything and it gives us the output, which contains a single character, and a B. So that explains question one. So I will go ahead and go to question two. So it selects the film ID and the title from the stored films where title contains at least one word that finishes with man. It's basically like let's say Superman, so it fetches that record from the table and it will give us the output Superman. So let me go ahead and close this. Query tool, opening up query number two. Yeah, so it's basically the same as the previous question. So selecting the film ID and title from the table film, where title matches backslash v is nothing but represents a word boundary, ensuring that man is a complete word, and backslash w star it matches zero or word characters before man. Let's say Superman, it takes super as a word, and then it will match and it will like give us that output. And I'm using this backslash beep as a word boundary again so that it does not give me like anything after man. So let me go ahead and run this query here. As it so there is nothing that matches the record in the table, so it's not giving me any output here. So that explains the question two. So going on to the question three. So using a nested query, select the payment ID, customer ID, and amount for the amounts that are less than average in the data table for the customers with IDs 10, 20, and 30. So I'll go ahead and open query 3. Query tool for the file. Select query 3. Yep. So here, as the question mentions, I've selected the payment ID, customer ID, and the amount from the payment table. So as it mentioned here, based on the data from the payment table. Um, so it says amounts that are less than average in the table for customers with IDs 10, 20, and 30. So here I'm using var condition, so amount less than, selecting the average amount of payments. So I'm using this AVG, which is basically performs the mathematical operation like averages the table from the payment table, where customer ID matches. So I've used in 10, 10, 20, and 30. And it combines with the customer. So additionally, only like rows for the customer is one of 10, 20, and 30 or 30. So I've selected customer ID, which is in 10, 20, or 30. So checking that here, it exactly matches the question. So I'm running that. So we got totally 46 records here from the table payment, and it takes average the table, yeah, with 10, 20, and 30. So here we can see it shows only the records, which is 10, 20, and 30. So that concludes our question 3. I'll close this thing. So question 4 states that using a common table expression, select the payment ID and paid amount for the customers served by the worker with ID 2, such that the paid amount is greater than the biggest paid amount reduced by 1. So this is a bit tricky. I will time that query. I will this query table. Opening the query number 4. Yeah. So um, using a common table expression, select the payment ID and paid amount for the customers served by ID 2. Here I am using the common table expression CTE, which is named as max payment, to calculate the maximum payment amount of staff ID 2 minus 1. So here, selecting max amount, the maximum amount minus 1 as mentioned in the question as the max amount from payment, where staff ID equals 2. So in order to better clarify, right, I will edit this as maximum amount just to like understand this uh, effectively. So maximum amount, and I will change it here as well. Just to provide a better clarity here. Okay, so from payment table, I'm selecting this as per the question where staff ID is 2. And I'm selecting payment ID and amount from table to uh, list that to show that here in the output where the staff ID is 2 and amount is greater than maximum amount from maximum payment. So as the question says here, such that the paid amount is greater than the biggest paid amount raised by 1. So yeah. So I've made everything minus 1 in this maximum payment here. So from payment to maximum payment. So comparing this with maximum amount from the maximum payment, which is mentioned, which I performed the actions here. Everything looks good, and I will run this query. So we got 6 records from the table, which states payment ID and the amount. And yeah, So this concludes the homework assignment 3. And I will go ahead and submit each of the queries separately. Yeah, that's it for the homework assignment 3. Thank you.